Okay, well, I look like a mess. In this video, I'm going to summarize fourth grade year, first year of homeschooling. I made a list, and I'm so excited that we're getting close to the end. We have about 5 days left of school, and then we're going to do our evaluation. We're going to take a couple of weeks off, and then we're going to go back in with a lighter summer schedule for June and July, and then mid-August start back in for full load fifth grade. Meet Ziva, our new dog. That's been exciting. That's been an exciting part of it. All right, so let's just dive in. Serenity is in fourth grade. It's year 2024-2025. This is our first year attempt at homeschooling. In language arts, we did Michael Clay Thompson, Island Level, Grammar Island, Practice Island, Sentence Island, all three of the Mud Trilogy, and Building Language. We did half of Fix It Grammar. We did 180 Days of Spelling and Spelling UC Level D Book 1. In math, we jumped all over the place. I have talked about the math issue. We are getting a tutor, so that's going to help, but we in part use Math UC Beta Gamma, Primary Mathematics, Singapore, Minecraft Math workbooks for money, time, fractions, and addition, subtraction, and multiplication. In science, we did Sassafras Science, book 1, which was zoology with the notebooking. We did Sassafras Science book 2 with anatomy, and we watched a video series called Alaska Animal Rescue. In social studies, we did a president's study with Teachers Pay Teachers. We did an election lap book with Bookshark. We did Traveling the States with Waldock Way, where we did 14 states. And we did Traveling the Parks, where we did also with Waldock Way. And then we read a ton of Virginia Mysteries books, which I'll talk about in a minute. We did Test Prep Grade 4, and we did art subscription boxes for physical activity. We did softball, horseback riding, tennis, and swimming. For field trips, we went to Montpelier, we went to the coal mine exhibition in West Virginia, we went to the Rosa Parks Museum, we went to the Museum of Coastal Carolina, Ingram Planetarium, the Highlands, Monticello, Hahn Horticulture Garden, Moss Art Center, multiple performances, a reptile presentation at Mountain Lake, Smithfield Plantation, Goat Farm, Jacksonville Zoo, Spring House School Visiting Day, Taubman Art Museum, and Farm School Visiting Day. For books, we read Carl Get Out of the Garden, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, The Next President, See How They Run, For Which They Stand, The Phantom Toll Booth, Sleepy Hollow, 11 Virginia Mysteries novels, which cover all multiple areas of Virginia history, and 6 of the Warriors books. She loves them. And so if I just have some thoughts about the year and what I have learned is that, and any advice that I would give myself in the future, because I never dreamed I would be sitting here thinking, yeah, we're going to keep doing this. I didn't have a lot of faith in that it was going to be okay, but it was okay. So it is true what they say that kids need time to deschool. It took months of just this thinking of how things should be done, and it should be written, and we should be doing this, and how regimented and how difficult it was to sort of separate that and to get rid of the sort of anxiety about schooling and the anxiety about being bad at things and really hitting some walls, and so give grace and give time to deschool. We still did school, but I just let some stuff go. And when we hit a wall or we had a huge meltdown with a certain topic, we went back. We went earlier until it was not stressful. I was shocked because I work full time, and I was planning 3 to 4 days a week and vacations. And what I learned is there is enough time. Even if you work and only homeschool part-time, we got a lot done. It was really unreal how much we got done because you're really schooling all the time. Like some of those books we listen to every night or on car trips or I mean, we listened to Sassafras Science like 4 times. It was amazing. Um, I really spent a lot of time learning about Serenity. What I learned about her is that she's an auditory learner. You have to minimize the amount of writing that she's doing. It has to be quick and easy lessons. She doesn't want any fluff. She doesn't want any art. She doesn't want any extra. She just wants to get to the point and finish. Take lots of field trips. I mean, we probably took almost 20 field trips, and you don't realize that where you're going on vacation, there'll be a museum or there'll be a presentation in your hometown, or you'll go to something at a local movie theater or something that's very educational, and you start to think about your day-to-day life as educational. Use audiobooks. So she's not as strong reading out loud, and then I didn't feel really confident that she was reading the book. So I didn't want her to read silently and then test it. I didn't want to force her to read out loud because that didn't go well. So we did audiobooks. We all listened together, and it was amazing. No, my final 2 thoughts, which I think are the most important, is no one has enough patience. You get that comment all the time. I just don't have the patience. Yep, neither do I. No one has enough patience. Do it anyway. That's what I wrote down. No one has enough patience. Do it anyway. Best decision we ever made. And then this is said over and over in so many videos, but it's so true, and I'm so thankful I did it. It's know your why. Write down your why. Read your why. Think about your why. And when I found that on the darkest, hardest days, there was some sign, always, that we were on the right track. And I would always go back to, what's the why? The why isn't that she's going to be an astrophysicist. The why is that she's a well-rounded, educated person that can function in society. So I am so proud of us. And I'll let you know how the evaluation goes. Because we don't do testing in Virginia, you don't have to. You can do evaluation, and then I hope we have an amazing summer and get ready for 5th grade here.